This is the Otherworldly difficulty Banshee one-shot guide. With Wave 1 getting removed, it's really, really easy to one-shot this thing, even easier than it was before. We'll go over a bunch of different ways to do it. 2-man comps, 3-man comps, free-to-play comps, everything. So, first up, it's literally just Nurse Yulha plus Genesis Ross. You can use their PvP gear, it doesn't matter. The only thing you need to do, well, here is Nurse Yulha, random gear on her. As long as she's faster than Genesis Ross, which I really hope is the case, you just go to Genesis Ross, you just change this to Daydream Joker, wherever it is. Down here somewhere. You just do this, and you go in, and it's going to be very fast.
준비는 끝났어. 이제 네 차례란다.
회개하기 늦었어. 명하노니 파멸하라.
Yeah, and it's dead. So, nice and simple for this version. Now let's take a look at some alternative setups. With Wave 1 being removed, you can very easily just outpush the Banshee. The best unit for doing this, in my opinion, is Midnight Gala Lilias, because she does a ton of damage and also gives you a free CR push. All you have to do is make her just a little bit slower than the Banshee, and then do over 50% of its HP, and you get a 20% CR push. The speed tuning isn't even that tight, it's more so just can you damage it enough. So let's go ahead and take a look at her build. We have 189 speed, because Banshee is about 203 speed, so any slower than 190 is fine. You could actually go, like, you don't want to be too slow because you want to outpush the Banshee still, so just a little bit slower than 190, I would say, is a good range, and then just give her a bunch of damage. If you want to get the boss below half, if you don't have torrent sets, I did a bit of testing, no torrent set, just barely under 4k attack is your minimum. So 4,350 with no torrent set is your minimum. The more you have, the better, of course, because you can go lower damage on your second unit. But this is what we have with Daydream Joker, of course. And then because you want to outpush the Banshee, you do have to speed up Genesis Ross a little bit, which I forgot to do, so we're going to do that real quick. You can just go, like, really anything, as long as you still have your max crit chance. So we're just going to go over here. I think this probably is our best chance for increasing our crit chance. Go to Distro Helmets, pick something up, and you don't want to be too slow. Something like this probably works out okay. I am going to, yep, this is going to be fine. 10 speed slower than Gala is what you're looking for, pretty much.
최선을 다해 발버둥쳐봐. 물론 의미 없는 소리겠지만 몸이 가슴하고.
And you can see there's really not much HP left to do, and you can see even though Banshee pushed all the way up, because we were higher CR than the Banshee, she does an extra turn, she gets a CR push, it's a 100% CR push, we outpushed it, and we can just kill it. This also gets around the additional issue of Genesis Ross being able to land Collapse, which reduces your Daydream Joker damage. So, besides Genesis Ross, in case you want to keep him for PvP, because Gala's not really PvP relevant, somebody else you could put in, since she gives attack buff, you could just use Water Schuri, and it's actually not that hard to one-shot. Water Schuri, of course, his damage is going to be lower than Straze, who we'll use next, but pretty much same thing. I turned off his speed imprint, just because, yeah, I don't want to change Gala's gear, but I'm only 1% crit chance off, so pretty much there. This is how much damage we have. Same thing, 10 speed slower than Gala, Destro, Torrent, with Daydream Joker.
헛된 꿈을 꾼 자들은 말로가 비참한 법 지시를 내리죠.
절대 놓치지 않겠습니다.
Yep, nice and clean. And I mean, if Water Schuri can do it, Straze can do it, but we might as well take a look at him too. So you can just put in Straze. Straze, same thing, like 170-ish speed, Destro, Torrent, Daydream Joker. It's gonna be a very clean kill.
내 손을 더럽힌다는 것. 영광으로 알거라. 나설 때가 됐나?
모든 존재에게 영원한 안식을.
And just because Gala isn't really a relevant unit, a lot of people aren't going to have her. Another way to set this up is just any AoE, CR pusher, and 200% death pen units, which the most accessible ones are going to be Genesis Ross plus Watcher Schuri. So Bdom, same tuning as Gala, just slower than 190 speed, and you're good to go. Still want to be like close to it, of course. Her artifact, I just removed 2 pieces of her gear. Like, it doesn't matter. And she has a little team attack percent boost, I guess. And then Watcher Schuri and Genesis Ross 2 are in the same gear as before. You don't even have to worry about like speed tuning, because neither of them are getting cut. It doesn't even matter who goes first. So Daydream Joker and Genesis Ross, same thing. They're actually the exact same speed. So complete RNG who goes first doesn't really matter. Daydream Joker, and yeah.
이번 점괘는 어떨까요? 명제의 통과.
너의 죄를
Okay, so Genesis Ross got to go first this time.
세금은 너를 허락한 적 없어.
절대 놓치지 않겠습니다.
So yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. The more units, of course, Straze is also going to work. Like, he's just another big death pen unit, and Gala Lilias is going to work too. That we've already seen that like Gala Lilias enables a 2-man setup. That's going to be a bit better than this. Just some other alternatives, like no Genesis Ross, no Straze. There's probably some other 100% death pen units I'm forgetting about, but Lilibet also works fine. And then for Bdom, I mean, her gear doesn't matter. You could literally use like a level 5 Bdom if you actually, as long as the Bdom survives the first S1, you're good to go. But any CR push works. Like, I'm going to do this with Laya just for fun. She provides nothing but CR push. With these two, you probably, like, the Vigor does help out a lot, since these two are a bit on the lower end of the damage, or an attack buff CR pusher, like Blue Rose or something is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. That's like not like super PvP relevant, but let's just go do this. Oh, I should show their stats first. Hold up. A little bit. I have her like this Destro Torrent. You want the one that increases her S3 damage. I think this is her S3. Right? Yeah, that's her S3 damage. And then I have her S2 max as well. If you have like an attack buff or vigor buff, you probably don't need her S2 max. I don't even know if you need her S2 max with this setup, but then Daydream Joker. And you also only need 85 crit chance because the boss is ice. Watcher Schuri on the same gear. Then Laya just below 190. And again, like, there's so many better units than Laya. I would just pick the random unit. And this time we speed RNG so that Watcher goes last. Doesn't really matter. One thing is, remember, Watcher does have his team AoE imprint that I'm not using, so if you're struggling to hit the speed requirement for Lilibet, then you can turn it on. Yep, that is just a bunch of Banshee one-shot setups using, like, there's so many different ways to do this, like the super fast one, the Yulha, Genesis Ross, you have the Gala Lilias 2-man setups, or just standard 3-man setups. Not having wave 1 makes the out-pushing strat so much easier to do.